the Alhambra in Granada, Spain, the Great Wall of China, and the fortress of Masada in Israel. What do these historical architecture marvels bear in common? Well, aside from belonging to an era gone by, they are acknowledged as historically the most impregnable fortresses in the world. Multiple battles contested in all semblances of natural element. Only one fact held true. They would be a factor to consider in any general's battle plans if an offensive campaign was to conclude in triumph. Fast forward to the present day, and if the parent pattern holds true, then the St. Mary's Stadium in Chitende might be added to this grand list. Already the gem of Uganda's stadium architecture, it is steadily proving to be, well, quite beyond reach for any team that dares to accost the home team on these grounds. In fact, not since November 2021 has a team been able to brag of walking out of here with all 3 points in hand. And so today, the big question is,
the direction of the ball, he lost total control of it.
Flopped to the ground in a dramatic fashion as the corner comes in, it just whistles away. Well, warning signs. And one team that took him a little unseriously paid a big price for it on Sunday. Salem Mohammed Ekbad, rising highest, a real fox in the box, just eludes all his markers, comes in with that eagle-eyed attack to the... who are fresh from a humbling lesson at the hands of Abu Salem. But in the moment, Milton Kanisa racing into the box area, squares the ball, the hitman strikes, appeals for a handball, it doesn't yield. With the plethora of talent in that box, it baffles how that did not get into the back of the net. But that baffling will have to take a side step. As for the moment, that might be a penalty. Referee says no can do. Well, that's an amazing point. Well, that's going to be a big question and a big talking point. Player still on the ground, and the referee is already having accusatory stares coming in from the face. Step. As for the moment, that might be a penalty. Referee says no can do. Well, that's an amazing point. Well, that's going to be a big question and a big talking point. Player still on the ground, and the referee is already having accusatory stares coming in from the faithfuls of Arua Hill. Raja Bakasambe, in 11 minutes, is under the microscope.
Definitely, because I thought that was clearly a foul on the attacker there as he got into that penalty area. I'm surprised that he waited for play to continue. I don't know really what does he want. Does he want the player to be hacked down by an axe before he blows his whistle? Because you just look at that in the replay, clearly Mandela, he pushed him onto the ground. That is a clear foul.
Poor play. Once again, referees coming short here. Rogers makes a tremendous run for a player that has already been...
Just look at that.
There was a push, there was a shove, he was unsighted. That clearly should have been a penalty.
Yeah, you can see how Arua survived.
The men at the center, and well, he's admonishing the player, but I think he yielding. Goes out here for a corner.
Good play from Vipers. You can see how they're stringing around. The passes are trying to open up this Arua Hill side, that's trying to stretch them as much as possible. But impressive defending, you must say, from Arua Hill. The fact that they avoided conceding and then they have stopped that cross from coming in, you must give them credit.
Ball brought through, but ultimately it is all coming undone, and it's the explosive one, Sifo Livingstone Molondo, that pummels that ball into the back of the net. If is no longer in doubt, the win has been answered. Vipers 1, Arua Hill 0.
That was brilliant play from Vipers, a cross coming in from Ashwak Mandela. But just look at how Mulondo goes in, and he's definitely unmarked, and then he just gets into that small space and just puts the ball in the back of the net. That was poor defending coming in from Arua Hill. Otherwise, this is the kind of goal that you feel with good and smart defenders, that one should be avoided. But the inexperienced defenders that they have in their backline, those youngsters, Ibrahim Musa and Kerepi, clearly have been exposed.
You have to say in that instance, Frank Kalanda was the man of the game from here henceforth, with just 15 minutes of the game played, 16 to be accurate here. It's once again another deft touch there coming in from Brighton Ukani, picking out support here on the wing from Mubiru. Crossing, goalkeeper had to palm that one out, and another corner in quick succession here for the Venoms.
Well, pressure is mounting on this Arua Hill side. You can see that they are failing to contend with the kind of play from Vipers. You can see the spaces that are being left at the back. I don't know, it's because of the inexperience that they have in that back line. That could have easily gone in, and you must credit Richard Anyama. But I'll tell you, Jermaine, that Arua Hill will be looking back at that opportunity, that penalty opportunity that they should have been awarded, and they'll feel that at this point in time, they've been done by that decision.
Interesting. As now Sentamu delivers the cross, headed away. Not a very good cross in it. In the end, Juko now squaring it out and going to the offensive. Here comes Salem Mohammed, and the shot nearly had the goalkeeper fooled. Salem thought maybe the ball should have returned to him from Mubiru Issa. That was a beautiful combination there. Nice first time flicking, and he was hoping for the cutback. Mubiru saw the opportunity and attempted to seize it.
Mubiru should have weighed his options, and clearly there were quite a number of targets that he could have gone for.
Interesting change in positioning here as the goalkeeper almost unsighted there. A change in position as Ekbad has now drifted out onto the left, allowing the hitman Yunus Sentamu to approach through the center. Made the run earlier, hoping for that pass. It didn't come. And as he trekked back, Milton Karisa did make the run. The goalkeeper almost faltered by his own defense.
Yeah, that defense has really looked quite at sixes and sevens. That's Mandela, Ibrahim, and Kerepi. I think because they are still youngsters, not so much experience at the top level, they're really struggling to have the organization at the back.
One thing they'll need to figure out is their rhythm. It hasn't been there. It's non-existent. They are an actual bedlam in that defense. Boa now looking to pick up Mandela. Mandela back to Murondo. Murondo to Sentamu, who's dropping really deep here. Looks to take on one player, beats his marker. And once again, Brighton Ukani feeds off the 1-2 as the ball is released here, looking for Abubakar Lawal. Lawal now feeds it to Yunus. Back to Abubakar! Excellent team goal! Totally slicing through that entire defense. Pass to pass, accuracy per excellent, execution magnifique. That is an absolute team goal. Vipers 2, Arua Hill 0.
Clearly the kind of goal that has been made at the training ground, and I'm sure that those 1-2s have been repeated so many times while at the training ground, and what a performance that has been there. Very, very good performance, very good finish equally coming in from Abubakar Lawal, but also the selflessness that comes in from Brighton Ukani as he keeps swinging the passes and he keeps up finding his forward. That's very impressive. Just look at that 1-2. And then again, you felt that maybe there was a foul there on Yunus Sentamu, but he got up and he laid the pass on the plate there for Abubakar Lawal. Good goal.
Brilliant sequence. Got the ball, got the return pass. Abubakar Lawal in a position where many would expect him to cross, played the 1-2. Sentamu, the hitman, unselfish, feeds into Lawal. 11 and 12, combining well to deliver 2 for Vipers.
Yeah, very poor defending on the other hand coming in now from this Arua Hill side. But you've got to give credit to
Livingstone Mbabazi, irrespective of the opponent, irrespective of his ranks, he would definitely have fire in his belly, and it would be quickly picked up here by his team as a chance comes up here for Arua Hill, looking to slice the ball in. Opportunity blocked away. Different wavelengths, poor communication, and in the end, the prize not collected. John Rogers, one awarded with a yellow card brandished out here at Team Arua Hill. This gentleman, Keriga Atendele, is the one that goes to the book. Clumsy challenge there. And will have no qualms about going to the book for that one.
Well, it's actually Andama. Atendele was just nearby, but it's actually
Townmates from last season on Luparaka. But for the moment, here they come on the attack, looking to make that cross in. Just going to the roof of the goal.
Yeah, good play coming in from John Rogers. It's, like you said, in the first half, he's been the most lively of players, and we used to see most of the players a defender fullback for Onduparaka, but this way to see. From what we've seen so far, we haven't seen so much to indicate that they will be taking the game to Vipers.
Crossing, going for the far post. Jack Komakech, judging that correctly, manages to patch the ball away. And that treks out here for a corner kick. Good delivery from Wahab.
Yeah, not a bad one, but also good goalkeeping. I think that Jacko Makechi's
free kick goes in for the kill, passed away, and the rebound ball cannot be put in. What a glorious opportunity it was there. And from all players, one of their big stars in there, the substitute. Ooh, what a chance. Kawawa could have made a name for himself here. Opportunity just averted.
Yeah, but that was good goalkeeping coming in from Jacko Makech. He saw the ball quite well and he dived to the right side and just punched it away. It was, the onus was on Kawawa.
Possession here, Yunus Sentamu. Now John Rogers going about it all alone, and that's another mistimed challenge and should be a booking there. The referee wasting absolutely no time, calls him to order, and it's a yellow card to Yunus Junior Sentamu. Another ill-timed challenge. Achilles heel of Viper Sports Club rears its head again.
Yeah, but you know, it's one of those very unusual scenes, seeing Yunus Sentamu being carded. And I just even don't understand whether he really needed to throw that tackle in the way he did. But I guess that's...
all the spotlight. In his place will be Ahmed Lumala. Abdallah Lumala has a chance! And he could have made wave by starting off with a goal in seconds. That is precisely the reason why he's unable to nail down a starting place here.
Wow, that was a very good opportunity. Just keep the ball down and you have the ball in the back of the net. And your first contribution, your first touch is in the back of the net. But again, I wonder whether he's being deployed in a position where he will feel that he can actually showcase his true qualities. Because the fact that...
attempting to load this one now, that's going to be power. And absolutely no precision. There's a player who goes on the ground and there could be a booking. Frustrations are now reigning supreme. I won't be shocked if there's a card to be brandished here. I won't be shocked if there's a card brandished here. There could be hints of a possible headbutt. The referee wants to have a bit of a discussion with Kawawa, who has just been brought on.
Juko has been told to stay away, let the referee do his work. Just don't understand. I think he's even in Wakawa is indicating to the referee that you need to talk to the assistant.
It's a yellow card brandished out here. Kalanda attempting to plead the case that there was a tagging of the shots there. Kawawa not quite clear. Well, we could have the benefit of the replay here and see exactly what was going on. There was some tagging ongoing there. And ultimately, ooh, that was a headbutt. That should be a straight red. That should be a straight red in that incident there. The ball comes in, the opportunity is gone, and he goes in for a headbutt. Yeah. Oh my goodness, that should be walking orders.
Yeah, but the assistant referee didn't see that, and that's why I remember just to...
well, questionable.
Yeah. And maybe Brighton Ukami, the other one.
The ball is brought through here. Shamamba looking to make an impact. Cuts the ball back here. An opportunity. And another player who needs to make a place for himself here wastes the opportunity. Abdul Karim Watambala shares a similar fate to the player he got onto the pitch with, Abdul Umala. Pleasant opportunity. Right place to strike. Fumbles his feet.
Yeah, I think that when the ball came in, he least expected it, so somehow it caught him by surprise and he was not in the right position, because if you look at that pass coming in from Shamamba, it seemed to be heading towards Lumala, so when it got to Karim Watambala, he actually did not expect the ball to really claim a place on the starting 11 for the next game until he shows you know, the urgency, the desire, and now the willingness to actually have an impact on the game.
Well, one player that the fans will be very, very excited about, hopefully, and hope to see, will be that man, Shamamba, who had quite the impact before the referee, Rajab Bakasambe, brought a close to this game. And so it stands. The fable is not myth after all, but another 90 minutes added to the folklore. The stadium holds true. St. Mary's stays impregnable. a fortress it is, and a daunting task it will become for any that hope to get full points here, as Arua Hill have been the latest victims that have fallen absolutely short right here. Brilliant start to life at home for the Star Times Uganda Premier League defending champions. Livingstone Mulondo getting that first goal, Abu Baker Lawal getting the second, and it's been a full-on assault on a helpless Arua Hill that needs to get themselves sorted out sooner than later, or this season could quickly be slipping away from them. Full time at the St. Mary's Stadium in Chitende. It is Vipers Sports Club 2, Arua Hill Sports Club 0.
Instruction of drivers, drive at the